100. Yesterday's episode was me apologizing to everybody about the server going down, and I was successfully able to rip the entire save and everything straight off the server onto my laptop, and it worked just fine. I showed this to, hopefully Sproblin sees this, I don't know. He's got a lot going on. So, um, without further ado, look, I'm back, and I'm going to try to switch up some things, because I'm going to tell you why there are so many errors, and or at least my thoughts on what's happening. But the best way to do that is to talk to y'all about some of the changes that I've made to my base. Um, the errors that he was getting on the server was from integrated dynamics. Now, this stuff was all set up like for weeks, and it never caused any issue. So I know that wasn't it. So I thought about it, and I was like, well, it's got to be my processing system, right? This right here. And it was, I think. So in here is a card. I specifically listed every single thing that I wanted to have injected into this injector. And it wasn't working. So I created another one, and I put it into this one. It also worked, but then it stopped working, and then this one started working. So I don't know why, but it was having issues with the cards that are in here. So at some point I will rebuild this. Integrated Dynamics will come out. Integrated Dynamics didn't want to hook it up. And then I noticed that it was extremely low on power. And so I went into the modular routers and looky. These little things here can't do it. Look at that one. That one is set for 1 now. It was at 8. All of these were at 8. I went to 8 on this one for locations. Then I went to 8 for locations on this one. Then I went to et cetera, all the way down. Came back, and some of them I get it. Like if I had moved an item, I could get it. But this one right here just dropped entirely on its own. They just disappeared off the list. So I don't know why, and I have no clue what caused that. And I haven't had an issue since I brought it over to my laptop yet, or to my whatever system I'm using at the time, because I'll be using multiple. It is literally unable to keep up with my inputs for right now. But the energy wise, if you look, I have 157,000 kilojoules, kJ, or whatever, in this quantum entangler. That's all it has. But if you really want to pay attention to something that's different, this is it right here, these magnetic cables and these transporters. I mean, you can see this is just running ultra fast. I switched them. Wow. What? Oh, I must be out of energy. I switched them because Pipe Z, they were losing connections. So I'm about to show you guys some of the most terrifying crap I ever had to do to fix its mistakes. It literally, I had to break all of the Pipe Z stuff because it was literally just stopping. Like the pipe would go from like pulling to just square to sometimes closing itself off without any changes. And it did this. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a mistake. Um, but yeah, pipes look good, suck. Sorry, not a fan anymore. Their integrity is bad. As you can tell, I had to put gates on things. I had to create um, a gap between the ethylene creation and the electrolytic separator right here. Because pipes was so bad, it was causing a mix between the pressurized tubes and all my different generators. Now I had to move them around, and they're slowly getting their energy back. Like they're gaining slowly, but the amount of energy that I'm using is ridiculous. So it's going to be very slow. This is the only pipe so far that I haven't had fail. And I'm pretty sure it's going to at some point, but it's just a single. So I'm gonna leave it for right now. I had to replace all these pipes. I had to put a ethylene gas. I mean, all this is just a mess of you wouldn't believe mess. I'm sorry, it's uglier than you can get. But on the other side of that is these aren't filled up again yet. And when they get full, they'll produce more. It's just a matter of time before they catch back up to what they were. And when they do, they'll be able to produce plenty of energy. They'll keep me running for now. I won't have to worry about energy running out from them. It's not like I'm dead in the water on that. The pipes that were back behind these generators back here that are running here. What are we gonna call them? Thermo generators. 32K a tick. This thing's able to barely, like, it's able to keep up. Oh, I know what I got to do. Let's increase the energy amounts. Yeah, can I make more of those? Ooh. Thank you to the subscriber or somebody that commented on the making bees. I'm going to start literally making some bees. Oh, I need to get gold. So I have everything being processed into dust. So you'll see just absolutely tons of dust. Um, yeah. Go ahead and make 1,000. So I'm making everything into dust. It's taking forever for it to catch up because if you look, that's not a lot of gold. Who would have thought, right? Well, me. Oh, well, that was. We want to get as much energy as I can. I'm going to go ahead and start making the turbines and everything else. I'll show you guys a little bit of that maybe. But for the most part, I'm going to go into bees next. And yeah, this thing is only powering one item. And that's the other router. This router right here. It's supporting this router. This router cannot support the energy needed to do what's going on. It just can't. I don't know what to say. So, sucks, I guess. I have to switch over to something more powerful, you know? Like, I don't know. So, gates, that kind of thing. Actually, this cell is fully charged. You know what? I have an extra cell right now. Well, it's not extra, but it kind of is. So here's an energy, really. Yeah, I guess I enchanted this thing with like OP powers because it insta breaks everything. Oh yeah, yeah, that's no joke. I'll just use this. Okay, good. Okay, so this is advanced dimensional cell, and then down here is another advanced dimensional cell. So this one technically isn't even really needed because it's already being, take that out. It's already being used. It's already got its thing going. Um, switch this to energy. And this is just energy cube. I don't really think it's a big deal. So So yeah, this thing right here is what's killing me. Look at this. Needed 592,000 joules using 800 and something. So it's really the issue for it's the salt. Salt is the problem. Um, the fact that the brine isn't keeping up right now, it should. Okay, yeah, it's starting to. It's slowly starting to keep up. But yeah, it's not even keeping up. So I'm using a massive amount of energy. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's the issue is can't keep up with this. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, this is the sodium that you need for making a fission reactor. Liquid sodium. Hematocraft is in this pack, and I completely forgot about it. Also, I gave myself up, and I will admit to you guys right now, I went ahead and completed one of the quests, and that was that molten stalagmite stuff. This okay, molten this stuff right here from Eternal Starlight. Um, I'm gonna tell you, guys, that unless somebody tells me in the comments how I could collected that without it, with like period, I could not collect it, no matter what I did. Didn't matter what I did. Oh yeah, that's for crafting purposes. And all the crafting stuff is still working fine. It's just the main processing system like this. Look at this. Normally it would be smooth, but there's so much going on because of integrated dynamics that it's you can see there's a lag. You can literally see it. Um, so I'm not upset at the server too much for failing, but it was the server. If you think about it, a server shouldn't fail compared to my powers. On my dinky laptop is outperforming the server. And now it could be a safety thing. I don't know for sure. Oh, this one is yeah, it's off. Okay, that's good. So that was the thing I wanted to take a look at is using this extra dimensional cell. So if that's let's go ahead and close that for now. If this thing's working, I can just stick it down here too. Like down there maybe? Underneath it, so that way it doesn't look so terrible. Tell it to out. We'll drain it out of its. Look at that. It's full for the first time. Now that's not going to last for very long. And I've got to get ready for work here soon, guys. I woke up at 5:30 just so that I could get ready. I want to drain this thing out because this is actually faking like a cell without actually any card in it. It's just free energy that I don't want to have to sit there. All right, and it's got okay now. Boom. Now now we should be seeing some more juice. Okay. Well, what this means is that very soon, like really, really soon, I will be installing a better power generation, and I'm thinking I'm going to go with um, maybe an advanced reactor, but mechanism. I think was probably the way to go because the turbine, the steam turbine from mechanism is it's amazing. It's absolutely high powered. I would say it's almost overpowered, but its mechanism requires the most of my energy. So if that's the case, then um, yeah, it looks like everything is running again. This actually, I ran out of salt. Oh wow, really? I did. I actually ran out of salt. even the salt. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, there we go. We'll just use up the salt we got. So yeah, I just wanted to come back and let y'all know. So look, this thing right here is also not keeping up. Like it's literally out. It's generating 222,000 K tick. Can't even keep up. That can change and it's going to change. We're going to be setting up also ether gas to replace the water for coolant. And that will quite significantly increase the reactor's generation capabilities. I may even make some more of these thermo deals here. They are quite powerful for how small they are. Yeah. So that's all that's going on, guys. I just want to let you know I'm not done yet. I haven't given up. I mean, I have really seriously considered it. Um, but over here, we're going to expand this out. We're going to put in, well, we're going to go down and we're going to create a wither laser drill that's going to give us all kinds of good stuffs. Yeah. Look, these pipes are still connected. So I don't know why some pipes are choosing to break or disconnect on their own. There's what's this all about? Asking for stuff. So this is going to be the ether gas one. So like this one right here has got nothing. What tank is that? 7? Oh, pink slime? Yeah, it must be pink slime. And then this one will be ether gas. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to let you know what's up. I'm going to be creating a little bit larger space. I'm going to do some stuff off the clock, like off camera, and fix some of the things that are messed up. Change some of the stuff around just to make sure that it all works. I even thought it was my chickens because this thing had filled up and thought it was lagging the server. It wasn't. It barely even had this build with the omnidirectional hopper. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to start doing what other creators do, and that is we're going to build towards the star and then auto crafting it. And then that's it. Like that's going to be the thing. There it is. I wanted to check on this. As you can see, it's also not working for whatever reason. I don't know. So yeah, well, now that I've got it transferred over from the server, I can continue on and hopefully I can get it done. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna do bees, get lots of power from bees too. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with bees. So thanks for stopping by, everybody. I know it's a little bit shorter, but I gotta get cleaned up and ready for work. Take care. Bye bye.